Dance to Health is a falls prevention programme. It's a national programme, and currently we have 3 dance classes in Birmingham. So we have Ladywood, Lozells and Handsworth. Dance to Health has been running since 2017. The way that it came about was we were funded through many streams, and we started from nothing and built up those dance classes by connecting with the communities, community centres, GPs, and from that we have built very sustainable classes that are still continuing today.
Lozells expressed an interest to wanting dance classes and things around falls prevention and elderly services, support services in the community. And Dance to Health came at a very right time. We did a lot of listening campaigns, and in our past projects we found out that Dance to Health was going to be ideal for the community. Dance to Health has been very instrumental in bringing the elderly folk together, and it's helped to foster more unity within the community, exposing our diversity and how we can all work together in a positive environment.
A very successful element of a Dance to Health class is the relationship participants have with their dance artist. The trust and loyalty between the two is phenomenal. I am amazed how inventive and creative the dance artists are. They're able to translate evidence-based techniques to include music and creative movement, which is done in a safe and appropriate way.
Dance to Health has improved their mental well-being. They're much more confident. They've gained a lot of friendships, and there's a lot of bonding happening. They've also improved physically, so I can see that there's lots more focus on their balance, and some of the exercises I do with them, they're able to do with a lot more confidence now. It's actually really fantastic to see.
So Dance to Health is, I guess, one of my most enjoyable classes of the week. It's such a lovely group, the Ladywood. It's a special group of kind of diverse, lovely people. The class differs in a way because we've got to marry physio-based exercises, but at the same time make it creative and enjoyable for the participants. Obviously my background comes from a classical ballet background, so as well, sometimes I infuse that into the session as well.
The work that active communities do is bringing people out of isolation, supporting people with mental health, getting inactive people active. The fantastic project that Dance to Health does ticks all them boxes because they're bringing people together that would probably normally be at home on their own. The routines that they're doing, it's all about balance, so it's about fitness, about energy levels, about movement. For seniors, it's about strengthening their muscles, their bones. It's about them socialising, getting together with other people, and just being in a safe environment for them to come to and enjoy and have fun.
I'm quite a severe asthmatic, which means that my health fluctuates, and when I'm well I can take lots of exercise like swimming and walking and things like that, but I have periods of time where I'm quite poorly and I really can't do any exercise at all. And I had just been recovering from an episode of asthma and was looking around for something that I could do at my own level and participate as far as I was able to do. And that's when I came across Dance for Health.
For me personally, I think it was the acknowledgement that obviously I was getting older, although I still work full time, but just this need to remain active. I'd seen lots of other people who'd had difficulties with falls, etc., and how easy that was to happen. So it was just this overall need to sort of make sure that I was prepared and do everything I could to make sure that going forward I would be prepared for sort of any eventuality, really.
I'd heard about this through my friend Corinne, and she was telling me how much fun it was. So I came along and then I was hooked. Before I came, I was aware that I was freezing up and, you know, I got lots of aches and pains. A lot of those things have really improved, which again is why I keep coming.
Well, I just love coming here because it is such fun, it's very invigorating, it's quite different from going to the gym. It's just nice to meet other people doing the same thing, only somewhere else. I'm so keen for the whole thing to expand and take over the country and everybody have this feel-good factor that I've experienced.
I became involved in Dance to Health by writing originally to Jodie and saying I'm very interested, I've been a dancer, I've worked actually with BRB before, and I was really curious about how this project might be involving elders. And she invited me to come in and see whether I liked it, and of course I fell in love with the project from that moment on. If Dance to Health didn't happen anymore, it would be a huge loss to both this local community. It's so lovely we've come now to Ladywood Community Centre, but I think it would be a huge loss to people in the locality because it's not easy to find a class A that you can get to and B that is manageable in your routine, and I think for everybody it would be a huge loss if this wasn't continued, and it's been going now for some time, so the build-up of support is vital, and I think it really needs to carry on.
So my role within Dance to Health is to support all the classes in coordinating their classes coming together. So essentially from the beginning it was about finding participants, connecting with the community. So my aspiration is that at the moment I've had two hands holding on to the groups, and slowly over time I want to be able to kind of take those hands away. Not completely, because the whole point of Dance to Health is that ESOP will be there like an umbrella organisation looking down and giving support when they need it, but actually each of those groups are self-sustaining, they're able to fundraise, they've got a model, they've got support for each other, they're connecting with all different organisations within Birmingham, and I want to see them thrive, I want to see them gaining more support and more participants coming through the door and essentially being a household name.